would get easier. I know I said it myself, it's just a habit to help a friend feel better. It's going to get better. It's going. It's trouble-free, finding all the ways to help you make it easier. But when I feel it myself, I lose the habit to help me to feel better. It's going to get better. It's going. It's
I got back from Winnipeg pretty late last night, but I still have today off work, so I've just been enjoying it. I spent the morning with my cat because I missed her a lot, and I'm gonna go out to a cafe and write pretty soon. Even though the trip was only 4 days long, I feel very inspired by it. I stayed at the poet and artist Jennifer Still's house, and just getting to know her and see the way her mind works really got some ideas moving in my head. Also, the main reason I'm making this video is because I wanted to do a little bit of a Winnipeg haul. Whenever I go shopping, whether here or during a trip, I really am the kind of person to only buy 1 or 2 things. I'm a lot more of a window shopper, and if I don't fall completely in love with an item, I just don't get it. But during this trip, I found so many amazing local stores, and I was kind of like, fuck it. It's been a really long time since I've spent this much money in one go. I'm always really careful with my money, and especially since I moved out during September, I mean, I'm paying a lot more rent than I'm used to, and the economy is horrible, so I really haven't bought that much for myself at all. And now I've done it a lot. It's all still in this baggu bag, so I thought I'd show you what I got. So first up, I bought this mustard yellow ball cap. It's from Prairie Willow Press and has a little lamb on it that says, "Here comes trouble." My friend Taya Gerbeza, who is the one I went on the Winnipeg trip with, she bought a matching one. So I'm very excited about that. Next, I bought this vase from the As Is section of Ikea. Little known fact, there is no Ikea in the entirety of Saskatchewan. So it was actually my first time going there. It was fun and I'm glad I went, but I will say it's quite different than I expected. I'm obsessed with interior design, and so most of my explore page on Instagram is different variation of mid-century and mid-century modern homes. A lot of them often have these beautiful IKEA furniture pieces, but when I was actually there, it wasn't really, I don't know, I just didn't see much that was actually colorful. It was a lot of plain white chairs, couches, cabinets, styles that looked more like a show home rather than character pieces or color pop pieces. You had to really sift through it to find them. So yeah, that kind of surprised me, but first Ikea trip wasn't bad. I still got more than just this. I was really excited to find this lamp in Ikea. It has a really warm tone to it, and the yellow is subtle enough that it'll really go with anything, but still maintains this kind of unique quality to it. And next up, I got some candles. And I don't remember, did I say this is from Prairie Sky Books or Willow Press Books? This one was from Willow, this one was from Prairie Sky. I went to like 5 bookstores, so the names are getting jumbled. These are from Prairie Sky. So this one was labeled as rhubarb and smells almost like rhubarb, but strawberry as well. This one was labeled as love spells. It didn't say the scent, but it's more of a cotton candy, clean sort of scent. I was really happy to find these because they're locally made. They were each $3. And if you're a candle person, you'll know that buying candles without a lid means you're not really gonna get a lot of scent out of them. They usually lose it quite quickly. But like, you can smell these even wrapped up in the tissue paper. They are strong. At the same place, I also found these Miracle Fish fortune tellers. And I remember my dad giving me quite a few of these when I was a kid. It's been so many years since I've seen one, so I was very excited for it. It seems like a lot of people don't know what this is, but essentially it's a little plastic fish, and you hold your palm out, and depending on, here we go, how it moves, it tells you your mood. So you gotta give it some time, but right now it's the head and the tail lifting, which means you're in love. If it curls all together, all completely, like it's literally leaving my hand, curls up entirely says you're passionate. So there's a little key that kind of explains it all in the back. And on that note, I realized there are 4 things I cannot show you because I bought a bunch of stuff for my partner as well and one of my friends. So those are secrets. I can't put them on video. I discovered the most magical store in Winnipeg called Riley Gray. It is 2 floors of queer artists, home decor, clothes, zines, all sorts of knickknacks like figurines, art prints, weed things. I bought 5 things there. So one of them is this sticker. It's a cute little tiger guy with strawberries on his face. I also got this pout patch. It is Begonia's merch, and I went to a Begonia concert in October or something, but she wasn't selling these, so I was really happy to find that. I also got more baggu socks because no one will stop me. This cute picture frame as well. The box doesn't do it justice, so I am gonna take this out. It looks like this. So cute. I love these little bumps. It has a back part to the frame, but I'll likely just hang it up on the wall. And then the thing I am most excited about in this entire haul is the Kit Kat clock. I've been looking for one of these for so long. They're so hard to come by on Marketplace. I've never seen them in an antique store or a thrift store, and I don't shop on Amazon, so I didn't want to buy the ones there. But then, like, as soon as I walk into Riley Gray, one of the first wall I see is just covered in every color of Kit Kat clocks. And my breath was taken away. I was so excited. I almost went with the classic black cat. I was really debating between this one and the red, but red's my favorite color. It was speaking to me. Valentine's just happened, you know, so it felt right. And then I just have a couple more things from Ikea. I got these 2 because I was inspired by Jennifer's home. Again, I was just so enamored with her space that I wanted to find pieces that I could also see working in hers, working in mine. It's also kind of a memory of the home I stayed in for a week. So the first thing is this fake plant. Jennifer had some beautiful vines going along the ceilings of her house. I do have some actual real plants, a lot of cacti, but a lot of them have died this winter. I think the move on them was pretty rough, and the temperatures in this apartment are very different than they had grown up with. So I think it's time to regreen the space. The other thing is massive. Hold on, I might have to back up. It is this cobalt blue stool. Obviously this is the top, and then it has the 4 legs. Jennifer's place had small chairs and stools everywhere, but it didn't feel cluttered or unnecessary. They all had a place and a use, I mean, even her bathroom had a chair and a stool, but it didn't even seem too crowded. It was actually genuinely practical. It looked beautiful. So I was kind of feeling like, especially in my bachelor, stools would be a really great way to save space, but still have more surfaces and interesting layering, interesting colors. So yeah, that's my Winnipeg haul. I had a lot of fun there. Winnipeg really felt like a bigger Saskatoon, more opportunities, more places to go and shops, but at the same time was still very homey, still very prairie-esque. I even hope to go back sometime this year or the next.
It's going